Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Doom 2, Hell on Earth.
Oh, no.
And I've now tilted.
Oh no, we're still in the city. Fuck.
Are we technically in hell right now?
No, we're on Earth.
No, hell's on
After,
Earth, remember?
Oh, I guess the title of the game is called Hell on Earth, isn't it?
so it's in the first game, the first game, episode 3 is Inferno, which is you're in the pits of hell, and then Thy Flesh Consumed, episode 4 is you're transported back to Earth to like see what happened, and then the game picks up right after that.
Oh, so basically, like the reason why this game's called Hell on Earth is because we're dealing with the ramifications of what happened in the chapter 3 of the first game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly.
So we never actually step into hell in this game, do we?
As far as I remember, no, but there might be a stray level or two that I forgot that you do go to hell.
Yeah, maybe it's like a couple of the last made ones, maybe just for like
maybe
cinematic purposes or something. Yeah.
We developed all the on-Earth stuff, but we don't have any hell.
I mean, I guess the distinctions between the Earth and the Hell aesthetic, I'm remembering this from the first game as well, isn't that very different, I want to say. I actually had the same problem during Doom 2016, actually, because like we spend... They're the two locations we spent in that game was Mars and Hell, which are both red, by the way. Can you tell which is different?
The hole in Mars.
Sandy, it's Mars. Is it not? It's hell. Now, you see, this is further proof that I don't like sand because it's coarse, it's rough, and it's irritating, and it gets everywhere, including Mars.
Including Mars, exactly.
It's not hell. It turns to glass there.
Oh,
On Mars.
Just wait until somebody should tell Anakin about Tatooine. Oh.
It turns to glass. So you're just walking on panes of glass if Tatooine isn't hell.
Actually, Tatooine was already glassed.
Oh?
It used to be a tropical paradise.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Then some ancient alien race decided, fuck you in particular, and glassed the entire planet. Now it's a desert planet.
Huh. Did not know that,
But supposedly
actually.
there is still one ocean on it, I think. If I
Oh.
remember my lore correctly.
Is that how they, like, get the moisture from? And
Yeah,
from the moisture
that's where all the
farms?
moisture... That's why there's still moisture there. It's just in the air now.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Maybe, despite it being a desert planet, it might still be humid as hell. Huh, interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there's, like, so many expanded lore books about Star Wars that just go more in depth than we can get from the 2-hour films, you know?
A 400-page book can tell me more detail than a 2-hour movie.
I mean, yeah. From what I understand... From what I understand, there's a novelization of Rise of Skywalker that does a better job explaining the story better than the movie.
Well,
That's
yeah, it's just the
fucking
feminists
crazy.
in control of that.
Because
It's because it's fan fiction, so it should be read instead of watched.
right, of course. Yeah,
Like I said, the feminists didn't write it.
Oh, exactly.
I'm so glad she's no longer in control of Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have any feelings towards the thing, because it's kind of moot after a while. Where's I going with that? Oh yeah.
Nowhere.
I
Like
mean,
shooting
a
ropes.
little bit of Star Wars has been on the mind recently because I've just been thinking about like all
Oh,
the
dude.
any other like supplementary material that we can get that's not presented in the movies, and just how bad the stories of the sequels are, that I feel like some extra supplementary material, like in the forms of TV shows, should do a lot of heavy lifting to help, like, I don't know, make the sequels a little more bearable. I mean, they added a whole bunch of lore to it, to the universe, so I feel like
Speaking of
having some
Star
more
Wars movies,
supplementary
well, at the
material.
movies the other day, saw the trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh yeah, I've been
Promising.
seeing movie posters for that. I can't wait for the people who never watched the Mandalorian TV show to be like, who the Mandalorian and who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is a Mandalorian?
I mean,
Fucking those people are gonna be like, what is a Mandalorian?
Some of them might be like that. I feel like the show The Mandalorian gave a little, and that also being like the first thing to come out on Disney Plus. Hopefully gave a little bit more knowledge onto what a Mandalorian is, like some exposure to some extended lore outside of the movies. And for those who never watched
I'm sure the Mandalorian
show,
is what gave people the most lore about Mandalorians in the modern era.
I mean, yeah, I hope I hope a show called The Mandalorian would explore the lore about that, right? Yeah. Just how I hope that a title named Rise of Skywalker would actually make a Skywalker.
Technically, Rey called herself Skywalker, so technically she is a Skywalker.
Womp womp. Get out!
No, but we can all agree that the sequel trilogy is easily the least good trilogy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
I didn't look through it thoroughly, but I was at a bookstore earlier, like a Barnes & Noble earlier today, and I looked at the graphic novel section, and someone did actually make a whole graphic novel about the sequel trilogy into one book. And I was vaguely curious about it. I didn't read through the whole thing, but I wonder what they were thinking when they had to interpret it into a graphic novel. Is like, how much of the stupid shit dialogue did they have to cut out to make the three movies a cohesive story? Because the movies are not a cohesive story.
Please tell me, in that graphic novel, they have the actual worst line in all of Star Wars.
Which
somehow
one? There's a lot of
Palpatine
them.
returns.
Which one? There's a lot of them. I didn't look through that part. But yeah, I'm only vaguely curious. I only say this because I recorded the sequel trilogy of the Lego Star Wars for when we do our playthrough soon, because I didn't know nobody else wanted to touch that trilogy. And
No, I don't want to touch it.
I recently bought the complete saga Lego Star Wars.
I mean, complete saga, sure, it's a nostalgic game. It's very bare bones.
I gotta be honest, that game has some really badly designed levels.
Oh yeah, and you can clearly tell the difference between Lego Star Wars 1 and Star Wars 2. Because the Lego Star Wars 2 levels are double in length from what we get from Lego Star Wars 1. But yeah, where was I going with that?
Nowhere.
Oh yeah, the sequel trilogy that's presented in Skywalker Saga has a lot of, like, they have their Lego humor quirks about them to actually make the sequel trilogy cutscenes not so horrible.
Bad.
I mean, there are certain plot points from the sequel trilogy that the Lego game does not even touch upon. So, if you were to play the game without having any knowledge of the sequels whatsoever, you'd be just fine. You'd really just be fine. It it does a well enough job to make every single plot point that was brought up in the sequels to be either moot, non-existent, or find a Lego humorous spin on it, which is really nice. And it's also...
I was very convinced there was something in there.
I saw
mean, it looked
that.
like something was supposed to be there.
It's only very rarely they make you shoot open doors. That can it let you go through?
What is this,
Wait a
Metroid?
Wait, what? Have I never noticed that before? You actually went through the door without needing the blue key. The fuck?
I think it's for people that like want to complete the level. It's like, there you go.
Oh, really?
Oh god, this level.
Oh god, this level.
You'll see why in a second.
You can only say positive things now.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's
Hey,
a spider mastermind and a cyber demon all at once.
So you get the midway boss of the first game and the final boss of the first game as common enemies. Okay.
They will fight each other and you.
I do find it funny.
No
that-
joke.
Huh.
No joke. When I was recording this, it took me like 2 weeks to get through it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I just kept like stop recording, re-recording, and then when I realized it's been 20 minutes, I'm making no progress on it. Just delete that video, try it again.
I mean, I don't blame
That for 2 weeks.
Oh my god. I can't even imagine.
There's a reason it took me so long to record this game.
I see that now. Which, I mean, at the very least, props to you. You're playing this at a much higher difficulty than when I tried to play this game. Because I couldn't get through the game on the difficulty you're playing. I had to do the very, very easy mode. Because I didn't give a fuck.
That's fair.
I really did
This
not
is the
give a
thing
fuck.
that I don't understand this with most gamers playing the hardest difficulty and fucking raging out on a game. Games are meant to be enjoyed. Why would you torture yourself with a torturous experience?
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, some people, I guess, just prefer their games like that, but I would never go into a game on hard mode blind, you know?
Yeah, at least
I had a
play on
friend.
normal
Oh,
first.
so good. I had a friend in high school. Anytime he would get a new game, always play at the hardest difficulty, and then get pissed off that he's not winning.
Well, there. Something's adding up here. I wonder why. I wonder why. I mean, the only other type of people I know that would do something like that, if they are achievement hunters, like whenever they want their either Xbox achievements or PlayStation trophies, usually they have achievements for those locked behind, like beating the campaign on a certain difficulty. But if
And
you
like
were
that, I understand.
But if you're, yeah, because like if you played it on the hardest mode that there is, you get all the achievements if you beat the campaign from that. So you don't have to play the game 3 separate times. Although I argue playing the game 3 separate times is a much more enjoyable experience than playing it on hard mode blindly. But I remember that's how the completionist did his achievement runs. Remember that guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, if I had a nickel for every time a normal Boots member ended up not being a good person, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Wait, who's the second one? Hold on.
Pro Jared.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I met both of them
No shit.
on the same day.
Yeah. I remember...
It was at Burge,
yeah.
2018.
I remember seeing the picture of Alfredo next to Pro Jared, actually. That was, I think, a year before the things came out.
Yeah, it was before. Also, that peanut butter game.
Peanut Butter Gamer is pretty cool.
Yeah. I got him to sign my amiibo of Rob.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
The only YouTuber I have met, I say met in quotes because I just happened to be at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo in passing in the hallway, was Catacuris. And dude's a lot shorter than you think, actually. It's like 5'5", 5'6" or something.
I believe he had a panel there.
He
that
did.
day.
I did not go to it because I did not feel like waiting in a line, and then he just happened to be walking by us after his panel was over. So like, people spent money to see that. not insulting Catacuris for the record. I'm just saying that like, I got to see.
People basically just paid money to see a like hour-long version of his YouTube channel, probably.
Yeah, whereas I got to see him for free. It might have been a glimpse. It might have been one eye contact, but that's it. But that's all I need.
It was one eye contact, but it was important to me.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I get wanting to pay money to see celebrities. That's essentially like every concert you go to see, right? But yeah, the only YouTuber I think I would do it for would be Some Call Me Johnny, because he was one of the first ones that I ever saw when I was looking at YouTube for gaming content. And I still watch him to this day. He's kind of like one of the inspirations why I like to game so much. He lives over on the East Coast though, and I live on the West Coast. We all live on the West Coast here. But so if I wanted to ever meet him, which is on my mind, I contemplate doing, I would have to travel over to the East Coast, which is not a favorable thing at this time right now. Yeah. But the one interaction I actually did have with him was he was with a whole bunch of other YouTubers hosting some sort of charity event where you got to like donate money and your name would be entered in for raffle prizes of your choosing. And that's how I actually won my Xbox Series X.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because I made a...
I didn't know people won anything from those.
Actually, yes, people do win stuff from that. That's how I got my Series X. So I ended up getting my Series X for only a $250 donation, which is half the price of what they were being sold at the time. And so, yeah, I actually had to email, go through an email link with Some Call Me Johnny, actually, to get my Xbox Series X. So that was actually kind of cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yes, people do win stuff from that. It just might take like a month or two to get them in the mail. But they are real.
No, they're not.
Well, if they were done by the completionists, they were not real.
It's like that fucking when was that like scene or that screenshot from, I think it was like Fairy Odd Parents or something, where the dad is just like, this is where I would have this thing if I had
one.
Don't worry, son. All my dreams died years ago.
How long ago?
How old are you?
This is where I'd have my Switch too, if I had one.
Yeah.
I'm staring at my Switch too.
This is where I'd stick my N64 too, if I had one.
There's not really that many great reasons right now to have a Switch 2.
Yeah, which is weird, because like for me, it took me 4 years to finally buy it. Oh, that's how I ended the episode.
That's fucking great.
I guess so. I guess when you said, "Oh fuck this level," this might have been one of the reasons why.
It was that, and then this, and then right after you beat the Cyber Demon and the Spider Mastermind, after you click that button to open the door, there's an Arch Vile and a Hell Knight.